Hi there, and welcome to the 30 Things Towards Your Values coaching exercise. What we're going to do here is we're going to take the results from your DeMartini values assessment that you did earlier on in the program, and we're going to identify the top 3 values in your hierarchy. You're going to take the top 3 values, which you've already done, and then just write them down on a piece of paper. Now, on a fresh sheet of paper, we're going to write the numbers 1 down to 30 in a line. And then what we're going to do is we're going to write 30 reasons why achieving your goal will serve your highest values. What I want you to do is just think about it, but don't overthink it. For example, let's say that you want to lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks. That's your goal. And your highest values are your business, your family, and your relationships. So you're going to write down reasons why achieving your goal, why losing that 20 pounds is going to serve your business better, why it's going to serve your relationship better, and why it's going to serve your family better. Here's some examples. How does losing 20 pounds serve my business? When you lose the weight, you're going to have more energy. When you have more energy, you're going to be able to produce more in the business. Excuse me. Perhaps when you lose the weight, you'll have more confidence. And then when you're more confident, then you'll be able to show up and make the big decisions, make a better pitch, and get more business. So it is going to help your business. When you lose the weight, you're going to be a better role model for your kids. You're going to be proud of how you look, and you're going to teach them the right values. You're also going to be fit, so you can run around with them, kick a ball, play with them at the weekend in the park. This is going to help your relationship. You're going to come home from work and you're going to have more energy. You're going to be able to spend time being present and spend time being in the relationship. You're going to sleep better, so you'll wake up in the morning in a better mood. The first 5 to 10 minutes of the day that you spend with your wife or with your partner or with your kids is going to be much better because you've slept better and you wake up feeling more energized and in a much better mood. So these are all examples of why losing the weight is going to serve the things that are the closest to your heart and that are your highest values. So please don't overthink this and don't get too stuck. We want to let things flow and just let things come out. Doesn't have to be the right answer because there is no right answer. Just write whatever feels right for you and whatever that you feel fits. Now we're going to set a time limit on this of about 15 minutes and just get it done. If you don't get to 30 answers, that's fine. Just take a break and then come back and revisit it with a pair of fresh eyes at a slightly different time. Try not to go over the 15 minutes because if you're going over that, then you're probably overthinking it and you're probably stuffing yourself up and getting in your own way a little bit. So bring this to the next coaching call and we'll chat through it together. But of course, if you get stuck and you really can't do it, then what we'll do, we'll work through it together. So some of the questions you might be thinking, what if I don't quite know what to do? What if I'm getting stuck? So the advice I'm going to give you is just to allow it to flow. Grab a pen and paper, settle yourself down in a comfortable place somewhere. So somewhere you've got no stress and no distractions. Maybe do it at the weekend or maybe when you're alone or you've got a bit of time to yourself. Just first of all, just start writing things down. Think of 1 or 2, then maybe come back and go over it again. You can use some examples that I've given you previously. But once you're moving, just allow it to flow. Try and get some momentum going through it. Don't judge yourself. Don't think too much. Don't question whether it's the right thing. Just write whatever happens, happens. So do the exercise, bring it with you to our next coaching call, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Take care.